Hey everyone, it's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, Relax.Cut.Glue. If you're new here, welcome. I am so happy to have y'all here with me today. So last week with the glue crew, I brought out this glue book that I haven't played with in a very long time. So I want to play with it again. It was made out of a cereal box and scrapbook paper. I have some big popsicle sticks here and I wrote colors on all of them. And I'm going to have my husband pick two out of here with his eyes closed, and I'm going to do a 2-color collage challenge in my glue book. So, okay, Bobby, say hi.
Hello, everyone.
All right, so I need you to not look. Can you see the letters?
Nope.
Okay, so pick one, and then lay it down on the table. Oh, God. Okay. Pick another one. Okay, so my color challenge today is quite challenging, and it is brown and green. Thank you, Vanna, for your assist.
Thank you.
Okay, get out. Okay, so my husband just left the room laughing, and he said, green and brown challenge, huh? He goes, do you want to repick? And we could just pretend I didn't grab those. And I was like, no, that's not fair. It's not a challenge that way. What a sweet husband. Okay, I'm going to go find some green and brown stuff, and I'll be right back, and we will proceed with the challenge. All right, everyone, I have gathered some 6x6 paper. I have some fussy cuts that I just cut out, and these are the books that I cut them out of. My main characters came out of this book, and then my other three came out of Keely O'Brien's butterfly book, her flower book, and her bird book. I always refer to those books because I love them. Okay, so we'll set those aside for now. These, I just want to cut down to some different shapes, and I want to cut off this top piece of this because nobody wants that. Okay, so how do I want to cut this? I think this one I'll keep 6, but then cut it to maybe 6x3. So I'll just cut it like that. And this one, I will cut at 3 as well. And then cut it at 3 again. And then I'll leave the second half in case I need a different size. And then for this one, let's go to 2. Keep one 2-inch long strip. And then let's do a 2x3. Okay, so we'll set those aside. Those are just starting points for me. Now my papers are cut down so I can start collaging. Okay, I'm going to move these papers. Let me find a page. So this glue book, as I mentioned before, has been on my channel before. I made it out of a cereal box, and I used 12x12 scrapbook paper that I scored at 5 inches. So one side of my paper is 5 by 12 or 11, however big this glue book is. It's big. And the other side is 7. So 7, 5. Okay. And in here, I use a lot of vintage magazine images, as well as cut and collage book images, things of that nature. Like these are actual vintage magazine images. Okay, and I have 3 signatures in here. Let's go to maybe this page right here. This looks like a good, nice flat page. Okay. So I'm going to put my papers over here, and I definitely need my ink. I will be inking in brown. I know not everybody likes that, but I definitely want to ink this since my challenge colors are brown and green. I also have green that I can use, so I will use some of that maybe. This is the last piece I'll ink, and then we'll just move on. I'll ink off camera so you guys don't have to see it all. Okay, so we started with a few inked. Let's get those going. Did everybody have a good weekend? I hope you did. Let's start with this one right here. Happy Labor Day to those of you living in the States. We will also be announcing today the winners of the August monthly image giveaway. So we'll do that today as well. We'll do that in a little bit here. All right. And then do I want to put this right here? I mean, it basically fits. I could always cut my page down. Is there anything on the other side? No. Okay, I could just trim my page just a hair. So let's add this one. My husband is off today, so that's nice. We always like having him around. Oops. Scooch. Oops. Oh no, what do I got going on here? There we go. So Jackson came home yesterday. All right. So I've used oh no, I already used that and that. What haven't I used? I feel confused here. This is what I wanted. Okay. Where's the other ones? Right here. So let's add this right here. Do I want to add that, or do I want to add? I might just add it like this. Okay, let's just glue this right here. Give it a roll ski. All right, what do I want to put over here? I could go like this and then put a strip right here, which is what I think I will do. The ink I'm using is, I know you can't really see it, but this is Ranger Archival ink. This is permanent ink, and it's in this, the color Potting Soil. It's my favorite. I love it. Okay, let's put this right here. That looks great. Okay, so then for down here, I think I might add this again. I don't know, I just really like it. Okay, so oops, there we go. Okie dokie. My next step is to trim around my edges here, so I'm gonna go do that, and then we will come back and decorate. So my pages are trimmed. Now I'm just going to go through and add a little ink around the edges, because despite what some people think, I think it brings the whole page together. And it's okay if you don't like ink on your pages. You don't have to do that. It's just a personal preference, and you can do whatever you want. All right, let's gather my people here, or my images that I have. So I have 2 plants, and then I have, these are my main images. I had the frog and the little owl. They're a couple. And then I have a moth and a butterfly and another butterfly. And then I have a couple stickers, and I have a stamp and a label, and I have this. Okay, I heavily inked both my characters, and now I'm going in with another archival ink. This one is in Fern Green, and it's kind of a lighter green, a little limey. And I'm going to add a little bit of this to this guest check as well, just to bring in more of that green. I think I'll leave it at that. I'll keep this out in case I want to use it. Okay, so I like him here and her here. So let's add that. And then do I want to add like a flower in front of him, or maybe behind him? Like that. And then I could have, I mean, do they really need to be right next to each other though? They could just be like, okay, and I could put her maybe like right here. I don't think I like this. Maybe I need more brown. Maybe I just added way too much green. What would it look like if I wrinkled it? See, I have all my wrinkles, and then lightly go over the top with my brown ink, so it really emphasizes those inkles. Wrinkles. They're inkles now because they're wrinkles with ink. Okay, and then I'll just give this a little roll. Kind of roll her flat again. I almost feel like they need to go by each other. Maybe I don't even need her. No, I need her. I think they need to be closer by each other. I think that's what's bothering me. Okay, so, I mean, let's just play and figure it out, okay? Do I want this in between them? I want him here. Her here. You know what I need is like a little mushroom or something. Okay, let's glue him down. I think I just need to start there. All right, here we go. We're gonna add Mr. Regal Frog. I think his name is like Reginald or something like that. I got a gobble glue right there. All right, let's give him a nice little roll. Get that gobble glue out of there. Oops, now I just rolled it all over him. Okay, so we have that. And then I'm gonna put her, and then I'm gonna add this plant over the top of her. And her name is Mrs. Davenport. I don't know. That's just what I came up with. I have no idea. Okay. She just looks like a little Mrs. Davenport to me. So that's what she is. They are a happy couple. They like long walks in the forest and bugs for dessert. Wow. Okay, see, do I want to add this up here with that? And then I could put, you know, my label here with the date, and then I could add my butterflies around. I think I might do that. This is kind of bothering. I wonder if I want to cut some of this off. Maybe I need to cut. It's just too long, I think. So let's just cut off the memo part and the stars. We don't need all that. All right, let's glue this down now. Okay, let's put that down. And we'll put, okay, this down. I do want to go around it a little bit. Okay, so brown and green at first, I was like, oh my gosh, absolutely not. Because if you know, like, I like to make pretty things. I can make pretty things. I just don't very often anymore. I go through phases. And then I realized brown and green are perfect for like a woodland theme. And that's what I like to do. So when I use browns and greens, it's almost always like a woodland type theme. Okay, don't need that. And then do I want to put this here with the date? I think I'll do that. Let's add brown around this. It'll just make it look even better. Again, only in my opinion. Doesn't have to be your opinion. It's all good. All right, here we go. So I will add the date to this a little bit later. Okay, and then I don't know if I want to use the moth. Maybe. I feel like he's just going to reach out and eat it if I put it right there. Maybe I should go for like the brown. Could put the little green one right here. All right, I'm not even going to ink this one. Let's put this little green one down here. Oh, I just had a panic. I thought I wasn't filming, or like my camera wasn't on. Okay, do I want to add that one there, or maybe like, ooh, maybe I'll put that one there. This one here. Okay, okay. Ooh, it's coming together. Okay, here we go. Perfect, perfect. Okay, do I like that? I think I like that there. That looks good. Did I use both flowers? Yes, I have that one. I do think I need something else here. I don't think it's this, although I could put this. I don't think I want that. Could put that there with the little bird sitting on it. Okay, let's do that. This is also this is like one of those washi stickers, so it's gonna be kind of see-through. Okay, here we go. Let's take this off. I'll just add it like right here. I think that's probably good. We can add this little bird on there. If you like it, put a bird on it. If you like it, then you gotta put a bird on it. All right, let's put a bird on it. Very Portland, Oregon thing to do. If you know, you know. Okay, there we go. We have the bird. Love it. Still have the stamp, which I could put like right here. Could put it more right here, but I feel like it needs to go more over here. Although I could put it up here with the, maybe I'll do that. Inking, we are inking. This is turning out adorable. I love this. This is a real stamp, so I could have just licked it, but you know, not today. This challenge is really fun. I highly recommend you guys trying it. I just used some popsicle sticks and wrote down some colors. And I'm really enjoying it. Okay, I feel like that's not straight, but you know what? I'm just gonna let it go. Okay, so I've used all my ephemera except for this. I don't think I want to. No. Okay, you know what I'm going to do next is get out my colored words and quotes and put a bunch of positive affirmations on here. So let me grab those. Okay, I'm using this quote sticker book. The link will be in the description box. And it has several different colors in it, like this. And then you get up here, and there's black with gold, white with gold, and then white with black, and black with white. So let's go to some greens and browns. So it looks like these pages, probably. I like this, find your, you know what? Oh, stay humble. I like this one. Stay humble. I kind of like it with him. I don't know why, but this green just looks really pretty right here. Okay, stay humble. Live fearlessly. I like that. We'll put this one right here. And I like it because there's lines, so I can see if it's straight. Oh, and I still put it on crooked. Darn it. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. And then up here, I need like another green. How about, well, I kind of wanted a bigger green one. Oh, wait, let's look over here. Change your thoughts and you can change your world. Oh, I love that. Okay. So I could cut this up and make it smaller, but I kind of think I want to take this and have it go zoop all the way across. Okay, see you. Let's make this even Steven. Okay, perfect. All right, and then I feel like I need a little something right here. Do I need like a flower or something up there? I have lots of stuff down here. You know what? I need another bird up here. All right, hold on. I need a bird. Keely, I need another bird. I need one that's just a little bit bigger. And I want it facing that way. I could use this one. Let's see, hold on. I had a couple. Ooh, is that one too big? Ooh, that might be perfect. Okay. Let's cut out this one. Ooh, should I use the feather? No. Okay. All right. I'll cut this out and then we'll add it up there. Because I think that'll look good, don't you? Like have a little, yeah, definitely. Okay, I'm going to cut this out. The bird is officially cut out. Do I like it on here? Maybe it's bigger than I needed. I mean, I could have it sitting at the top at an angle. That's what I'll do. It's fine. We'll do that. Okay. We'll add them up here. Oh, that's adorable. That's adorable. Let's give it a roll. Okay, I like that better. I still think I want like something right here, but let's add a word. Okay, so back to green or brown. Since those are my colors. I like, well, I like this. How about this green one? unlock potential. Kind of weird putting a word over a word, but whatever. It's fine. And then, do I need one more? Oh my gosh, there is this dad riding his bike in front of my house, and his daughter, who's about 5, is also riding a bike, but then on his bike on the back is a little girl in a bike seat that's very similar to what my dad used to have with my sister when we were little and we would go on bike rides. Woo. You know, it's so weird when people like walk by and you're like, oh my gosh, I totally have a flashback of my childhood. Okay, so love is a beautiful feeling. I think I'll just add this last one and put it right down here. You don't have to add quotes to your stuff. I just, you know, I feel like the more positive affirmations in your life, the better, but that's just me. Okay, so we have that. Now, let me get my date stamp. We are on September. Oh my gosh. Okay, 01. Oh my gosh, how can that be? It's almost time to start Christmas shopping. I know some of you are going to be in the comments, oh, I'm done with my Christmas shopping. Okay, you little overachiever. Okay, so we'll add this right. And I don't care if it's straight or not. Sometimes I think it kind of looks better when it's not. Ta-da! Okay, September 1st. Wow, that's crazy. All right, everyone, that is going to conclude today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today while I did the 2-color challenge. Special shout out to our special guest, Bob, aka the Hubster, for picking these two these 2 colors and giving me a challenge, which actually didn't turn out to be so bad because once I realized I could do kind of a woodland type theme, I was good to go, baby. Good to go. Challenge me better, Bobby. I hope you guys all have a fabulous day. Don't forget to drink your water, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, friends.